powers.
So like x to the negative 3.
So let's do the same kind of thing. Let's investigate it the same way we first did over there. What's x to the negative 1 times x to the 5th?
You'd have a negative x, right?
F4.
X.
Oh, that's right.
4, yeah.
Because you're,
Don't worry. I know you don't know who I'm shaking my head at, but
Me.
anyone who wasn't saying 4, I was shaking your head. Because when you do with powers, when you multiply like bases, you add them,
We add.
right? But what happened? I had 5 x's. How many do I have now?
4.
What's the only time that I lose variables is when I'm dividing, right?
Right.
If I divide some away. So somehow this means division.
Division over X.
So let's do it the second way. If I have x4 up here, what do I need down there so it ends up negative 1? What do I subtract from 4?
X to the 5th.
Right.
I love it. You guys with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is, I don't know if you guys are ever shown this. To me, it's important to know why, instead of just telling you that what this means, I want to show you why the hell it makes sense. So 4 minus 5 is negative 1. Now what's the other way to look at this though? Here I've got 4 x's, and here I got 5 x's.
Cancel.
How many cancel?
4.
How many are left?
1 over
Where?
X.
On the
1
bottom.
over X.
There. So what's a negative power mean? Flip. It means flip. 4-letter word starts with F, I can say in class. It means flip. Right? So, for example, what's 5 to the negative 1?
What?
What's the negative power mean?
1
Flip.
over
Flip, or reciprocate, if you like that. 1/5.
1/5.
Right?
You get a fraction?
How we doing?
That's tough.
Okay.
You get a fraction with that? See, that's what I don't get is how you got a fraction. You gotta remember.
Because it flips. Because that's the definition. That's what negative 1 means.
All right.
So
And
negative
think
1
about
is 1 over x.
Think about it. If I have x squared, that means I have 2 x's multiplying, right?
Yeah.
So if I have a negative power, I'm somehow inverse multiplying, the opposite of multiplying, which is division. So a negative power, since powers are multiplication, a negative power should be the opposite of multiplication. Division.
So if it's 5 to the negative 10, it'll be 10 over 5.
Careful now. If I had 5 to the negative 10, what does this tell me to do? Flip it
But it's 2.
and then raise it to the 10th power. So it'll be 1 over 5 to the 10th. What's the base? 5. What am I doing to the base? Flipping it. And if I flip it, what do I still have to do? Raise it to the 10th power.
It's kind of like reciprocating it.
Exactly. Cool. So if you like, negative powers mean reciprocate.
Okay.
So negative powers means you have to flip it to
All
make
right, a couple more examples of that.
it. So a negative power means you
What
flip
is
it.
1 over m to the negative 2?
You'd have to-
N2.
Exactly. It's down here. Now you ready for this? Here's the kind of silly way to look at it, but it works. Sort of like my little dude walking on the axis to see the domain and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't like it down here, does it? He's negative down there. So if it goes up, it's positive now, right? Because a negative power means flip. If I'm on the bottom, I go up. If I'm on the top, I go down. And why is that so? Because of this. That is why it is so.
So when it goes up, it always turns positive, and when it goes down, it always turns negative.
If it's negative, it goes to the other side.
Okay.
It doesn't like it where it is, right?
Right.
So what is, again, what is y to the negative 7?
Y to the 7th.
It's 1
Or 1 over y to the 7th. Right.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't like it up top, it goes down below,
I'm comfy.
right?
Is that really even, that's kind of just moving it around.
True, but
It's
it's
not a
saying...
solution, is
Now
it?
listen here.
Oh, okay.
Watch this. What is 3 divided by 1/7? What would you do? 3 times...
7.
You moved it around. Why? Because it's almost the same reason. This is just one way of saying it, and this is another way of saying the same thing.
Right.
Right? But now we can look at it as, I can write it either way I want to, whichever way makes the problem easier to do, because they're both the same.
So this is kind of like in Math 90 when you had the thing, if it was negative, you want to turn to positive, you move it down. If it was positive, you want to turn to negative.
Yes, it's exactly the same.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed by now, we cover a lot of the same topics. We just sort of get a little deeper into some of it. Okay. All right. Yes.
On the x4 over x5, what is, v equals 1x, what does that 1 come from?
or this one, it's always there, isn't it? It's understood to be there. So if that guy goes down, who's left? The ones.
It's
That's a good
invisible.
question. I always forget that question always pops up. It's like that one came out of nowhere, but that one is always there.
It's invisible until needed.
Exactly. So why do I not need it now? Because just putting that there is enough. Well, if he moves down, now I need that dude. I need him there. I can't just say, it's over X. What over X? No, it's just over X. No, that doesn't make any sense. Now I need him to show up because he's the only thing up there, right? Beautiful. I love that question. Thank you. All right.
You give him a call and go, pal, I need you.
So what's the next property here would be, what do you do with this? Oh, let's make it 3 up there.
That's where you multiply.
That's where you multiply the
That's
exponents,
where you
right?
multiply.
So you have x to the 6 at the
So
end.
I was tutoring somebody once, they were like a cheerleader, something, when you add, you multiply, right? I can't remember if she added all this other stuff, that's all I ever remember, when you add, you multiply. So obviously when you raise, why is it you, what did I just say? When you multiply, you add, I went the wrong way. Great teaching, Jeff. When you multiply, you add exponents, right? So here, why do I multiply here? What is cubed of anything? What does that mean? I write that thing
X2.
3 times. And then I can use property number 1. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So why do this step? That's just a demonstration step. I got 3 groups of 2 x's, so of course I got 6. Right? Now I totally understand, sometimes you're going to put a 5 there. And sometimes you're going to put, I can't remember where it went to, x squared times x cubed, you're going to say x to the 6, because your brain just looks at it, right? I understand that. But I want you to really know the true thing. But we're going to make mistakes every now and again, it just happens.
X squared times x cubed would just be x to the 5th then, right? Because you're still
Exactly.
adding your exponents.
So x squared times x cubed,
You're still
I
adding
got
your...
5 x's in a row now. X squared cubed, I got 3 groups of 2, which is 6. I love it.
It's only multiplying if you have parentheses in between them. Okay.
Yes, okay. Well, if it's raising to that other power, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, did I leave anybody out? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, no. One last thing, sort of, here. What about... that?
You'd multiply each exponent by 2, right? By the 2.
Good. It's power distribution, right?
No.
Now here's the funky thing. What are exponents based on? What operation? What are exponents based on? What is 3 squared?
Multiplication.
Yeah, it's based on multiplication. 3 squared is 3 times 3. It's based on multiplication. So it will play with multiplication nicely, right? The same way, what are coefficients based on? Addition. So if I have 2 x's, it's x plus x. So that's why this is easy, because that's based on addition, so it's going to act with addition easily. And that's why this is easy. This is based on multiplication, it's going to act on multiplication easily. But do you remember when you get this? Is this easy?
No,
It's not hard, but is that as easy as this?
no.
Because now you got something based on multiplication,
Well.
trying to play with addition. Then you got to FOIL it out. It's a little more complicated, right? Do you see why now? Because this is not based on addition. It's not going to go nicely. Whereas this should go nicely, and it does. 3 squared is 9, x squared squared,
4, 8.
y to the 8. I love it, because you multiply it.
As long as it's no negative, it's pretty much straightforward and simple.
And that's saying the same thing, right?
Where? What do you mean?
The one to the bottom left. Right.
Here?
Yeah.
So that's twice this, and this is this squared. Cool? So this one's easy. 2x plus 14. This one, more complicated. Yeah, x plus 7, then you gotta FOIL it out, blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay, cool. You guys get the idea there?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that people never realize about math. So why are some things easy? Because you're using things that work with this easily. This works with that easily. This, no. They don't work well together. Right? So here's, let's do one of the ugliest problems you'll see in this section. We'll do it together.
Protect us, Jeff. We're scared.
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Don't forget to go to the
Yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll do this. I'll let you guys try a few others, and then we'll do an ugly one together. Page 381. You go run and get those updated sheets. Let's see. 14. Ooh, yeah, that looks gross. 17. 26. Let's see what you think about 32. All right. If you don't have a book, try to find somebody near you that has one. I'll be back in a second.
To the zero, that entire equation just equal 1.
Right.
Still trying to do it.
You have a staple?
No, I don't. Still trying to do it.
Everybody got a staple?
Yes.
That's a good score.
Are you reading any of the messages I'm sending you?
Thank you. No, I'm good. I have one, I just left it
It's still recording. You're on camera.
يعني نغلب
How much credit do you get if it says correct on your homework? How much credit is that actually?
Half credit.
Half?
And then if you correct it and get enough corrections right, it goes back to full. I don't know what he said. It didn't sound good.
You only got 3 minutes.
Oh, that's okay.
What percentage of your homework again will be graded? What's the percentage of your homework for your grade?
Extra.
You got an extra one?
Yeah.
You want an extra one?
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
You got 3 minutes. Make jokes on camera for 3 minutes. Make jokes on camera for 3 minutes.